What is up, guys? Tyler Wise here, and in today's video I'm going to be discussing the importance of copywriting. If you're confused on what copywriting is, don't worry. I'll be going over what it is and how you can use it to enhance your online business, or honestly just start your own online business oriented solely around it. Stay tuned for that. But if you want to learn the fastest way to make money online, where people are making $100 to $2,000 per day, make sure to check out the free training video in the description. We literally had a 62-year-old woman make $178,000 in less than 90 days. So make sure to check that out. Alright guys, so you're probably confused on what copywriting is. When I was starting out, in the online world, on the online business world, whatever you want to call it, I didn't even know that copywriting was even a skill. I mean, copywriting, what do? Copywriting? No. Basically, anytime you see an ad, okay, whether it's a video ad or whether it's a text ad, that is copywriting. And whenever they're talking to the camera, the script that they're saying, that was copywritten. So anything that is the actual text that people use to promote a product is technically copywriting. And so, your mind's probably being blown right now because you've been exposed to copywriting probably since you were honestly exposed to reading. Which, whether you were 4 or 5 years old, however old, whatever. But regardless, you've been exposed to this. Maybe you never knew the actual term for it. So copywriting is a very valuable skill. Anytime you want to get a product in front of somebody's face, you want to use well-written copywriting techniques. So obviously, for my online business and for anyone else in the online world, knowing how to do copywriting properly is very, very, very important. I mean, you can honestly just start your own business around copywriting. I mean, look over here. I mean, I'm on Upwork right now, and I just looked up copywriting for anyone who's doing copywriting as a freelancer. I mean, this guy's making $100 an hour doing copywriting as a freelancer. Danny over here, $150 an hour. He's earned over $200,000 by just doing copywriting. See, so, I mean, and you're probably like, okay, that's awesome. Okay, these people are making a lot of money. But Tyler, how can I start doing copywriting? How do I get into this? And don't worry, in this video I'm going to be discussing techniques that I would have used to learn copywriting back in the day. And it's funny enough, is actually what you're going to want to do is head over to YouTube. And I just clicked on, a random video, blah, 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 blah. And you're probably gonna be confused for a second, guys, but you're actually gonna wanna watch ads. I know, crazy, right? But, so you're gonna wanna watch ads because you wanna start taking notes. Anytime you see an ad pop up and you're like, oh, this is a really good ad. So just start taking notes, have a Word document open, or maybe have a notebook just right beside you, seeing okay, this guy used this psychological technique to get people enticed enough to buy the product, or at least want to hear more about the product. Sales is a lot more about psychology than you guys would think about. I mean, that's what I found out over the couple of years of, trying to learn sales. You're basically just trying to manipulate and show people, try to make them enticed enough that they're like, okay, well, you know what, I'll give it a shot. I'll end up buying this product. Good copywriting actually uses a good amount of manipulation. And I know, probably some of you guys may be triggered by manipulation, by that word, but I mean, we've been all manipulated our entire life. I mean, anytime that there's a sale on at a store, you're being manipulated. It's price manipulation because technically they don't actually have to put that on sale. It's just to make you think that, there's a sale going, it's a bargain basically. And so you're like, well, I'm more enticed to buy it. So it's just, you've been manipulated. You probably don't even know you're being manipulated half the time. Which, I mean, in this way, we're at least using it for your advantage. You're trying to get people to buy your product or buy a product that you're promoting, even if it's affiliate marketing or a dropshipping store. So that's probably the best way to start is anytime an ad pops up, you're like, how can I implement some of these techniques into my product or my store? And so that's a good way to start. Also, I do affiliate marketing, so I'm always talking about that. But you can head over to ClickBank, okay? And I haven't really used this account at all, so don't mind it at all. I don't really use ClickBank anymore, to be honest. But when I was starting out, I was using ClickBank. And what I would do is I would head over to some of these products, okay? And the nice thing about these products is that if you click on any of these, they will give you some like a template, basically. Whether that's an email template or just, you know, things that you can post on Facebook or any other social media to get people enticed. So I would take notes on what these people are using to promote their products. And then that's how good copywriting is. Also, what you can do is head over to Amazon. I just thought about this. Head over to Amazon. Maybe see what the trending, you know, products are. Maybe right now they're watch deals, okay? So anything that says anything about the item or anything in the description, that's copywriting. It's basically anything that can be used to entice someone to buy your product. So you want to make sure your copywriting is amazing, because that's going to be, at least on like an Amazon or a dropshipping store, once they've clicked on your ad, you're going to need to be able to actually like secure the bag, if that makes sense. And I know, you know, some people may be older, but basically that just means that you're securing the sale. You're making sure the sale happens. I feel really old for having to explain that, but whatever. So anytime that, you know, they're talking about, you know, promoting a product, or, you know, your description, you're trying to make people be like, oh wow, you know, I should buy that because I can use it for this. Or, you know, this colorful fun, now available in 7 colors of the iconic Polaroid spectrum. Like, if I'm just a normal person, like, that sounds pretty cool. But like, as a salesman, I'm like, wow, that's all right. That doesn't say a lot to me. But if you're really interested in this product and it like reaches out to you and gives you an emotional response, because that's a lot of what sales is too, that might be something you might want to buy. I mean, I love Polaroids, but I just love Polaroids for what they are. I don't care about the copywriting. But if you've never had a Polaroid camera, this is very important. This is very important. This is what's going to make it or break it, essentially, whether you get the sale or not. So copywriting is so important. So I would just take notes on how people are writing stuff, especially if you're in a similar niche. Let's say you are in the camera niche, for example. You know, you'd want to go to a bunch of camera, you'd want to go to a bunch of camera products on Amazon, eBay, any website that has a camera, basically. See how they're copywriting and trying to entice you to buy their products. And then you do something similar on your page. So a lot of this is, you're not exactly copying what they're doing, but you're kind of like putting your own spin on it. For example, when I send out my emails for my newsletter, essentially, it took me a long time for me to find out like what style I wanted to do. You're basically trying to entice people in with a story by being clickbaity in the beginning, bring them in with a story, and then, you kind of explain to them the connections of like why they should buy that product or why that product could change their life as well. So copywriting is very, 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 very valuable. And, no matter what kind of business you're in, as long as you're trying to sell some kind of product on the online world, you need to be a good copywriter, or you're gonna have to hire somebody for $250 an hour to do your copywriting for you. But anyways, guys, I hope that was enough of a clear explanation. I didn't want to, go on and on and on. If you guys want to hear more about this, make sure to leave a comment letting me know that you want more of an explanation. But I think I covered it fairly well. Copywriting is so good, and you guys can just start doing a freelancer if you've done copywriting before in the past. Definitely something you should check out. In fact, I just saw an ad right before I made this video. It was like, I just made 6 figures as a copywriter, and this is what I'm doing now. And I'm like, that's good copywriting. Take notes, guys. So yeah, the best way to succeed is always to see what other people in your realm are doing as well, and then kind of put your own spin on it. And I hope, I think that's a great way to end the video. If you guys have any questions, make sure to ask me. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If this is not on YouTube, make sure to follow me. And I hope you guys all have a great day. Peace out, guys.